Looky, look. See, he knows you have a camera, so he's like, F that thing, I don't do this. There we go. Any FXR we build is my favorite FXR. I like this one especially just because it has a little bit of history. The fact that it's OEM, it's black, you know. No, it was originally built for Matt Barker. Matt Barker and I built it in my house, and when my shop was in my house. Matt is also the reason that we had our shop at the Tumieto warehouse, the original shop prior to this one. We built it at my house, and then the motor blew up, and then we rebuilt it again at the shop, and then he got another FXR and he sold this one to Carrie. Carrie bought it, you know, preceding his India deal. And then when he did the India deal, he had no use for it because obviously Indian guys don't want to be on Harleys. Well, they do, but they don't want to. For this bike, we knew exactly what we wanted. So it was kind of, you know, actually I don't know. We just said we wanted matte and gloss and we want flames. And literally that's about all we told him, and he just knows what layout looks best going by, you know, what we kind of do. I mean, there's probably 100 different ways to do this from 100 different painters' points of view, but I like the way he did it best.
It's not really ghost flames, but it's not really like a hard line flame either. It's kind of like...
It's matte, and the gloss sets off the matte panels, and then inside the matte panels, your eye kind of goes to the light gray of the flame, and you realize that this is darker than this, and this is darker than that. So it's not like it's only one or two colors with a simple layout, you know, it's pretty f***ing involved. For those of you guys asking what the difference of matte is, matte's a lot harder to paint than gloss. It's a lot more work. We worked with S&S and Baker and figured out a solid powertrain using a 124 and an OD6. And from there, Tony just went off into La La Land and figured out how we could modernize it and use a late model Delphi EFI system. And then we just had to make all the rest of the stuff, modified all this shit. And then Pete went off, and then during COVID, we hopped in a truck and took it over to HPI and tuned it. Got 150.8 horsepower, 151 torque, and fucking rips, dude. The swing arm is a Track Dynamics box swing arm. Obviously, Pete paint matched it. The rotors are EBC rotors. The wheels are SDC Church wheels with an SDC Church sprocket. The calipers are PM calipers that they used to do for us, all in black. And the front rotors are also EBC rotors, 11.5. Fairing's OEM Harley fairing. The tank, the lowers are OEM, the fenders are OEM. Strut covers, these are alloy arts. Ohlins shocks in the rear, Ohlins in the front. PSR levers, Nest mirrors, bunch of SDC components. HPI manifold, HPI air cleaner, HPI muffler with a custom set of header pipes to come around to clearance the fairing and the bigger motor. Yeah.
It was a hot summer's night.
We started working with Saddlemen doing seats probably about 5-6 years ago. We wanted to do our own seat for all of our own bikes, and contacted them because they have a really good seat program, and we work really well with them, bunch of cool dudes. Figured out our shape, handed it off, and then did FXR. Well, we did Dyna first, then FXR, and then we got into touring bikes, and you know, it kind of took on a life of its own, and we're kind of stoked on it.
It was a hot summer night. Lord, we couldn't close our eyes. An old woman's shout gave us a fright.